Hello everyone, Shabby here and welcome back to a new series here on the channel. This is going to be a Sunderland return to glory, or the Mackham makeover if you will. This has been requested quite a few times now to do a Sunderland career mode, and I would like to actually. It looks like it's going to be pretty fun. We're in League One. We've got a pretty decent team at this point in time, looking at the starting lineup. Aidan McGeady, of course, who joined in January. We've got Kyle Lafferty there as well. Two aging players that we'll have to replace moving forward. We've got 70 rated right there as centre defensive back. Centre back. So it looks like we've got a pretty good team. Left back is probably one of our weaker positions. Couple of centre backs. We do have a lot of money to spend as well. If we come over here, we have 7.73 million to spend with a wage budget of 35k, which is fantastic for League One. So what I have done is I have gone through and put a lot of players on our transfer hub, just waiting for the scouts to get the scouting done, and we'll see who we can buy. So let's start moving forward a little bit. Yeah, should be an interesting one, this. We are in one of the trophies, obviously pre-season tournament. That's worth a few more quid for us if we can do well in that. But for me, it's going to be interesting to see how well we do in this tournament, and then how well we do in the transfer window. We're starting off well with a 2-1 victory over Pordenone. And then we'll keep going forward. I believe the first set of scout reports are going to start coming through over the next few days. Probably by the time we've just finished the group stages here. We've had a transfer offer for Charlie Wyke for 700k. That's not too bad, to be honest. 66 rated. He's not one of our best players in that position, so we'll take that. It's more money to go into the transfer budget, isn't it? So that's pretty damn good. Let's have a look and see what the board really want us to do this season. I should imagine fighting for the titles we want. So youth development is not that important, but sign one youth player to the senior team in the same season they were scouted, put them in 5 matches. That's easy enough to do. And sign one player from the youth academy in a midfielder position. That's easy to do as well. Keep a streak of 85% attendance in 5 consecutive home games. Easy enough. No continental, no financial. Win the League One title and get to the last 32 of the FA Cup. So it's all about winning the league this year, then, isn't it, really? That's the main target we have. So Kilmarnock lost their first game in this tournament against whoever the hell Stabia is. And we beat them 2-0 as well. Goals from Lafferty and Maguire. I think Lafferty is going to be a good player for us up front, you know. I believe we are through to the next round of this already. And as you can see, we have some scout reports coming back now. So let's get this done. A 3-0 victory. 2 goals for Lafferty and 1 for Power. Is going to put us through to the next round, which is going to give us some more money to spend as well. So, boom. Loads of scout reports completed. A lot of scout reports. Wow, a lot of. And we also got £432,000 in that as well. So, we're now up to 8.17 million to spend. Let's have a look over at the transfer hub and see. I don't think we've scouted everyone so far, have we? No. 1.9 to 2.7 for Jesus Ferreira. We need to do some more scouting. There'll be 1.75 to 2.5 for Data Caicedo. I do not want to sell. 1.3 to 1.8 for Pellegrini. Frimpong's just joined. 1.5 to 2.2 for Ampadu. That might not be bad to get another strong centre-back. Does not want to sell. 1.2 to 1.5 for Vajnuman. That, I think, is going to be a good deal, that one. Just joined 660 to 1.2. That's not 660. 860 to 1.2 for Gilmore. That's a very good deal for a player who has an 85 potential. I think we'll definitely go for that, I think. 900 to 1.15 for Rutter. Okay. Good goalkeeper, Van der Voort as well. 950 to 1.4 million. And we can go for 1.3 million to go straight for Rayner. He's not been scouted fully yet. Jared Bowen. Yeah, it was just a bit of a little try to see what would happen there. Brandon Williams, 2 million to 3.8 from Man United. Chong, 807. Ooh, that's not bad actually, Chong. That could be doable for Taif Chong, you know. Sikan, 63 rated, but we know he's got a good potential. He could be a good option as well. And Tonali. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, he's been boosted now, hasn't he? Okay, well let's continue on and wait for the rest of the scouting to come in to give us more of an idea of what we actually have to spend. But there are some good deals there that I'm liking the look at. Alright, some more scout reports coming in now. Good. Wyke's been sold as well, which is the extra money. Ascoli now in the semi-finals of this competition. We do have an issue. What is that issue? It is an injury to Hume, who is our weakest player. That's why I think we're going to look at Vajnaman at that left-back role, because we don't have any more left-backs by the looks of it. Okay, can you play left-back? Nope. Can you? Nope. Nope. Okay, that's a slight problem. We only have one left-back in the entire squad. So let's go with Lynch, I suppose, in that position for now. Yeah, let's do that then. Yeah, it's not ideal to have no other left-back, and the only left-back we've got in the entire squad is 64 rated. That's not good either, is it, really? So we'll definitely have to look at bringing in Vajnaman. Plus, Vajnaman can play right-back as well, should he need to, or right midfield as well, so a very useful player. There we go, 2-1 victory over Ascoli. 2 goals from Maguire. He's scoring a lot from midfield, Maguire. Quite impressed with him now. And that puts us in the final against Stabia, a team we've already defeated once in this competition. And let's see if we can get the full amount of money in. Go on, do it, do it, do it, do it. Ah, we lost 4-3 on penalties. You've got to be joking. Right, okay. That's fine. Don't worry about it. It still gives us a lot of money. We're up to 9.29 million to spend now in this window. That is going to build us a pretty good team for League One. Right. Transfer off for Maguire from Santa Laguna. He's 67 rated, and McGeady. You know what? Right. 1.8 million. The thing is, my worry is, right, he's our best player, and we need to get promoted this season. Although 1.8 million is a lot of money, and Maguire as well. I'm going to leave those two for now. Let's have a look at our transfer list and see who we're going to bring in. Because if we can bring in some good players in those positions, then those two could be let to go. Right, let's have a look then. So he would be the bigger. He's an 88 potential, this guy. So that would be massive. I wonder if we can actually... Let's go for it, you know. There's no harm in going into negotiations here, is there? Because if they'll take McGeady as part of a trade deal... Oh yeah, this is the first look at the manager for this career mode, isn't it? There we go. You can't go wrong with that, can you? He is looking awesome. Right. So we want Pedro de la Vega. Now, would you be willing to swap? I'm going to send you Aidan McGeady, who's 2 ratings higher. They would accept that if we gave them a 3.8 million on top. I don't really want to do that. I will pay 2 million. This is going to be our big signing of the window. A player who's got 88 potential. Would you accept that? 2.5 and a 6% sell-on fee. Okay. I want to remove the sell-on fee. And I want to give you 2.2. Would you accept that? What? How have you gone? What? No. 2.5. What? Let's give you. Let's offer you what you asked for last time. Okay. That would be our big signing, a 70 rated winger with an 88 potential. That would be huge for us. Right, Fabio Silva won't come. Okay, who's like the best value for money? Carbonero. All the players on this list, by the way, have got at least an 85 potential. So is there anyone on this list who's like really, really cheap for what you're getting? I mean, Ampadu's not a bad shot. I think we're going to have to go with Vajdaman, aren't we? We sort of have to get this guy over the line. So let's go with the offer on this one. Let's begin negotiation. We don't want to pay his full amount. He does have a potential of 85, so he's definitely going to be good enough and will fill straight into that left-back position. We can offer a player swap, however, I don't think that this club will really want any of our players, to be honest with you. I Let's have a look at defenders. Fullbacks. We don't really have a lot of options, do we? But I can offer you McLaughlin. Would you take McLaughlin? You will, and you want 707. Ooh, that's not bad at all, you know. That's not bad at all. Would you take 700k at McLaughlin for him? You would indeed. Okay. That is a very, very good offer for us. A very, very good offer. A player that is going to go straight into our first team. 700k, and we're getting rid of a player that we're not going to use. So this is a very, very good deal for us. We just need to make sure that we get him over the line now with the wages, because he's not telling us what he wants wage-wise. Well, he's not telling us anything else, but hopefully he'll tell us wage-wise. He's only on £1,000 at the moment. Oh, I'm worried here. I'm worried. Come on, tell me how much you want. Don't make me guess. Yes! Okay. 750 squid. We'll have that over the line, mate. Boom. Vajnaman is in. Fantastic deal, that one. Right, so, is there anyone here, like I said, who's... Let's go from highest value, highest rating, sorry. Okay, so we can remove Tonali, and we can remove Bowen, I think, from this list. I think they're going to be too expensive for us, aren't they? Okay. Right, so let's have a look then. So, Camavinga's not going to move, neither's Greenwood. De La Vega, we're waiting on. Silva won't move. Gravenbach we can't afford. Well, we can afford, but we don't want to spend that much money on him. Doku, there's a possibility. Dejalo, we can't really... Well, we can, but I don't really want to pay that much for him. Ferreira, Brandon Williams is a good option. See, Ampadu, I've said I could do with a better set of centre-backs, and Ampadu could be that sort of thing. So Ampadu is one that I'm definitely considering. Pellegri's quite cheap as well. Dida Caicedo. Carbonero is good as well. The goalkeeper's not too bad. Chong. I think Chong's going to be one to go for. I mean, he's on a high wage, but it looks like he's going to be a nice cheap option. I think Chong and Gilmore. Alright, let's go for Chong. I'd like to get Taif Chong in the side. Might not be first choice to start with, but definitely a good option and someone who's going to progress very, very well for us as well. Yeah, we're not going to go in for that, are we? Let's go in for... Let's just go straight in for 750k. Let's take a risk and see if they'll let us have them on the cheap. They'll take that if we give them 3% of the sell-on. Can I remove that? How much does that make it now? 850. Okay. Can I give you 8? If you take that, I'd be very happy. Take 8. Go on. 810. I'll accept 810. Come on, why not? It's not bad. We're getting it for 190k less than his value, so we're getting about 20% off, which is good. For a player that I think is going to be quite a useful player moving forward. He wants to be rotation, which is fantastic. Hopefully he's going to take a wage cut. We do have a lot of wage budget we can use, don't get me wrong, but hopefully he'll take a wage cut anyway. Yep, he's happy with that. Okay, we don't want a release fee. He wants 7k. Boom, we'll take it. Another good player over the line. Right, I think... Yeah, like I said, I think defence-wise then, we're going to go for Ethan Ampadu next. 1.5 to 2 mil. We'll go in for 1.3 and see what happens. It'd be nice to get another strong centre-back in. One that we can certainly develop up to the next level. We don't want to offer a swap deal because it's not going to work, is it, with this club? Let's offer his value then at 1.3 million, see if that's going to be enough to get him over the line. It will, okay. I'm a little bit annoyed now. I probably could have offered less, to be honest, but since the coach has said it will cost at least 1.5, sorry. I thought 1.3 was me being cheeky, but they accepted it straight off the bat. Right, Ampadu, important. Good. 5-year deal. Yep. Doesn't want a release fee. Fantastic. And wants 2,300 pence. Ethan Ampadu over the line. Right, we've got to make sure we keep enough money in the bank to get a hold of De La Vega should that go through, which I've got a feeling it might. Right. I'm liking the look of Carbonero. He's very pacey, 67 rated, can play both sides. He's a dives into tackle and a speed dribbler, so he's probably going to get sent off a lot as well. But well, let's have a look at our squad now then, the way that it's now going to be lined up. So we know now that Vajnaman is going to be our left back. Where is Vajnaman? There he is. So Vajnaman can play left back, so he'll go straight into the team. Willis can come out of the team and we'll put Ampadu straight in. And Chong can play left mid and right mid. So we're probably going to put him in. See, Maguire's the one scoring all the goals though, isn't he? But Maguire can play anywhere. Okay. Power and Scowen. Okay, so I think, yeah, Chong will go on the pitch as well. Depending on what happens with McGeady, I suppose, at this point in time. But that'll be where De La Vega goes as well. So how are we looking now then? So midfield's okay. Wing backs are okay. Wingers are okay. So I think we've got everything we sort of need. It's now just about just building up the squad. So because all the players on this list do have an 85 potential, I wonder whether we should just go for some of the more expensive ones. Where are we? Not squad hub. I want to go into transfers, transfer hub. So maybe we should go for the cheaper options because we know that they do have a potential of over 85 still. And it's a good way of making some money in the future. So Reina we can't go for. You can't go for. Sikan. Well, that's our substitute striker sorted. I didn't pay attention to how much we could pay for him. But maybe they'll take a loan, a swap deal. I'm not sure they will or not. They're quite a decent team. But let's have a look. Can we offer you potentially... I mean, he's worth 700k. Do we really want to give him someone who's... I don't want to lose Will Grigg, I suppose, do we, at this point? Hume? We probably should keep her left back, to be honest, but... Okay, so they don't think that Hume is good enough for them, that's fine. Let's just go straight in with a 500k bid for Sikan. 670 with a 2%. Let's remove the sell-on fee and take it down to 650. See how that goes. Submit that offer. They want 870 now. Okay. Well, how about you accept 700, which is his value. Is that acceptable? 740. Okay, we're getting closer now. We're getting closer to where we want to be. Okay. 720. But accept it. Good. Good. So we'll get that over the line. And then maybe I should wait until De La Vega is either yes or no before I invest too much more. We can get Billy Gilmore, actually. That should be fine. So Sikan... Okay, he needs to probably level up pretty quickly. Sikan, but I know he has a good potential. I've used him before in previous career modes where he's had a 90 plus potential. So of course with the 1.3k, that's a great deal for us. Okay. So it's Billy Gilmore was the other cheap one, wasn't he? Billy Gilmore, there you are. Let's get you over the line as well. And then we'll have to wait for the De La Vega deal to make sure. I don't think we'll buy many more after this then. I think they might just hold off now. Maybe get a youth scout and just see if we can get some money in that way. Again, we'll go in for just a 700k deal. See how that goes. 890 Frankie wants, which is less than his value, so I appreciate that, Frank. Let's go for 800. 820. You know what, I'll accept 820. We'll go for that. That's a good deal for us. We'll get that over the line as well. And then we're looking pretty good then, aren't we? Rotation. That's fine. 5-year deal. That's fine. No release fee. That's perfect. Don't tell me you... Oh. Okay, I'm just going to match what you're on now. I'm going to slightly put you up from what you're on now then. That we're happy with. I mean, I probably could have paid him less there, but I always worry with wages. I always do. Right, so that is another 2 good deals across the line. How good is Gilmore in that then? So, Gilmore's on 64. So he'll come onto the bench. Our bench is pretty one-sided at the moment, isn't it? And then we'll also have Sikan on the bench. And then that probably means we could actually let maybe one of these guys go. We could probably both of these guys go now, to be honest with you. Both those strikers can probably be gone. But yeah, let's push forward a few more days and see if that De La Vega deal goes through. Because that's the big deal, isn't it, for us? What did we offer before, though? 3.9... I think we were around about 2 million. You just, like, put it up massively. 3.9 million's crazy. That's not worth it. It's nowhere near worth it. Because you're getting a 1.7 million player. And this deal's worth 3.7 million to you. Well, you're not getting this amount of money, mate. I'm not giving you that much money. Maybe 2.5 is the highest I'm willing to go. Oh, now you're trying to meet me in the middle. Now you meet me in the middle. 2.6. Okay. Okay, we're accepted. Nice. Okay. So like I said, this guy has an 88 potential. That's the only reason why I'm willing to pay so much money for him. He's going to be important to the first team. He's going to want to be crucial. Okay, I assumed that was going to be the case. Oh, fine. Length of contract, 5 years. That's great. That's what he wants. No sell-on fee. And he wants $3,000 a week. Boom! Damn, that's a big deal. That is a big, big deal, that is. And I bet it's tons cheaper than what we're paying Aidan McGeady per week, wasn't it? I bet it was. Right. So we look at the squad now. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to switch him and Chong around because I think both of them... There we go. Chong's favourite position is left mid and De La Vega's is right mid. So that is 2 good players in good positions. Right, so how are we looking now then? So, I mean, we could just keep buying more players that we know have got big potentials. It just seems like a sensible thing to do. Or we could invest in a youth academy. I feel like we should do both. So let's first of all start by hiring some good youth scouts. We've got 2.2 million left. There's no mid-range scout. I want that 3-star, really. And well, let's go for Ethan Clark. Let's get like a couple of cheapies in then. That are not going to get great players very often, but there we go. Free 81k scouts, and we'll send them all off to their home nation. So first of all, Ethan Clark in England. This looks slightly different. Have they changed this? Oh my god, they've made it so you can scout the same place 3 times at once, have they? Have they actually finally changed it? Let's check. No, they haven't changed it. Okay. I got all excited there for a second. And they've just changed the way it looks ever so slightly. Right, so Turkey. 3 months for you. And then Tianjoi, you can go up to Norwegian land. To your home nation. There we go. Right, those 7 free set up. So we are doing pretty well in this window so far. How much money does that leave us with now in the bank? 1.7 million. Now, do we want to invest in more players? I feel like I would like to get Carbonero, whatever his name is. Carbonara. Caicedo can only play right mid. But Carbonero... You got him as well. That's 3 million, isn't it? You can play left mid and right mid. And you'd actually probably go on the pitch in place. Yeah. Let's go for Carbonero then. And we'll put him in place of Chong and put Chong on the bench. Because Chong's only 65 rated, this guy's 67. Okay, so we don't want to spend all of our budget here, but maybe they'll take one of our players. Maybe they'll take Will Grigg. He is on fire. Looking to bring in a centre-back, full-back, or midfielder. Okay. Offer of position. Centre-backs, then we have... So Flanagan... Okay, where's the 70 rate? We've got one really high-rated one, haven't we? Okay, well, we got Jordan Wiles. 725k. Okay. So you'll take him, but you still want 891 from us. What if I offered you 750? Would that be an acceptable offer, in your opinion? Because that is something that I would like to do. It would be an acceptable offer. Fantastic. Right, so let's get this one over the line as well. Like I said, everyone on this list has a potential of over 85, so anybody we get, we know is going to have a good future with the club. And I feel like the rest of the money then, we are probably going to keep for potential youth players, because we're at a level where youth players will still be good enough to make it into the squad, so I'm pretty happy to do so that. And I think that's a pretty good squad we have built up already now. So we'll disregard the release fee. 2,100. Over the line. Boom. Done and done. So let's just quickly check through, make sure there's no other bargains here. 3.9, nope. 2.2 for Doku, nope. Jesus Ferreira is someone that I am interested in. Maybe he could be our new striker. He does seem to be... I mean, who have we got a striker at the moment? 70 rated, isn't it? Lafferty. But he is 31 years old. That's an option then. Caicedo for right mid. Pellegrini is a striker as well, 67 rated, 1.3 million. We've got Sikan on the bench as well, though, haven't we? So maybe we don't need another striker, then we'll just use Sikan. Goalkeeper, Van der Voort. We always seem to get really good goalkeepers from the academy, so I'll probably wait off on that, I think. Any other real bargains? No. Okay, I think we'll leave it there for the transfers for now then. Like I said, we'll just ride our luck with the players that we've already brought in. We've got 27 grand in our wage budget, 937 in our transfer budget. So we'll keep pushing forward and just see if we do need to invest anything in January. But apart from that, I'm pretty happy with our squad at this point in time. Carbonero is going to come onto the bench in place of... Watmore? Yep, and then we're going to bring you on in place of Chong. And then that is a pretty strong team. I mean, we have got rid of McGeady, who was 72 rated, but to be honest, to get De La Vega in, he's going to be 72 rated in no time anyway. So what we've got 27-year-old, 26-year-old. So right back. I'd like to get a right back, centre back, and 2 centre mids in our youth academy. But I think at this point in time, I'm pretty happy with this. Sikan, obviously 63 rated. We want to try and get him leveled up as quickly as possible. He should be the long-term replacement for Lafferty. But I'm pretty happy with that. So let's keep pushing forward. We never know. There might be some offers that come in for some of our players that are worth thinking about if we know we can get a better player for the same sort of money. We're not going to play any games in this video, I don't think. We'll get to the first league game and then we'll finish off the video there, I think. And then next time we'll get through to... we'll go back to our standard, I suppose, which is getting to... What is it? It'd be the beginning of... I mean, the end of September normally, isn't it, we get to? And there it is. Look, it's going to be Oxford United, our first league game of the season. Not much news there at all, is there, really? We've got all the way through. Okay, here we go. So let's have a look and see what the news is at this point in time then. So, I know I didn't have a great pre-season. McNulty, Maguire. I don't care about all that, to be honest with you, at this point in time. Maguire retracted and setting up those sort of things. So, Max Power saying thank you. Been in pretty good form recently. I mean, you have been, actually, in fairness, so maybe Maguire should start this game. No. He's not going to start this game. But either way, the first game will be the next episode anyway. So I hope you've enjoyed this one. It's just a sort of building our empire ready for our real tackle at League One here with Sunderland. Hopefully next time we'll get some good players for the Youth Academy. You never know our luck with those crappy scouts. I'll tell you what, should we actually guarantee ourselves one? Let's do that. I've not used one of these in a while, have I? So let's go for a Scout a Future Star. Boom, redeem item. So we'll get one of those in for next video as well. And of course, if you've enjoyed this one, please do hit a like. It also really helps in the first video of a series to help build it up. And of course, if you're new around here and you've enjoyed what you've seen and you're looking forward to seeing how we get on in the league, then make sure you hit that subscribe button as well. I've been Shabby Gamer, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time for the Mackham Makeover.